This is the future.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, Green here and welcome to another video. Welcome to the Deathstroke free-to-play experience. So look, on this account we're fighting heroic Deathstroke, and on this account I don't have Beta Club, and I sadly don't have anything like Manta, Raven, Batman Who Laughs or anything like that, and the only thing that's gonna help us with the damage here is gonna be the free Dark Metal cards that I got from the Dark Knight Soul Raids. I'm gonna have a level 3 God Killer that I got from here, from previous difficulty, and I have the All Blades. That's gonna be pretty much our main damage dealing source. So we're going to open up with Inflant Sacrament plus Dr. Fate plus Shazam. We're gonna have the Dark Metal cards on Dr. Fate in order to provide those guaranteed crits, hopefully, when the area is around. Back then, immediately after I got Inflant Sacrament back in there, the area disappeared, so I don't know what was the deal with that, but it's back there. Special 2, double crits on that, we're at max stacks already. He's gonna yeet my Shazam out with a super move. Look, there is a character though, there is a character that I was able to tank the super move with without dying, without having any region matrix or any entropy on it, and we're going to get into that, but for the most part, you need to make peace with a character that tanks this dying, because this is gonna be armor pierce, so your defense is not gonna count one bit, and at the same time this is gonna be kind of 100k-ish damage or above. You might get characters to that point, but it's gonna be rough without having a Soul Raid specific artifact, so yeah, expect the character to die. Dr. Fate back in there, combo interrupting again. The thing that I like is that even if he tries to back off, Dr. Fate really specifically can still engage after combo interrupting, because he can kind of catch him with the tip of his attack, and there we failed to combo interrupt. Boy, this happened to me so many times, because look, this dude in theory should be far easier to combo interrupt than most things in just immobile, but there's a big problem with that. The problem with that is that he's got shitty basic attacks when it comes to his AI doing the basic attacks. When you do it, it's quite fast. It's a fast opener in terms of basic attack hits. You can easily do that. I actually like the speed of the opener of Deathstroke when you play him. But when there's the boss, you have to adjust your brain to combo interrupt a little bit later, because he's gonna have a little bit of a half a second of brain farting before he thinks of engaging an attack, and a lot of times I get hit by the first hit because I let go of block and I try to start attacking, because that's what I'm used to against other characters. So a little bit of a weird experience when it comes to combo interrupting there. Special 3 in there, re-engage the combo with another special 3 to end things off, and yeah, there we go. That was the Inflant Sacrament fight, and this was one of the better ones, because in other fights I got both my combo builders killed because I failed to combo interrupt. Now moving on to the League of Anarchy fights. So as I explained in the previous video, with League of Anarchy I'm at a little bit of an impasse. I love the Dark Metal cards, and I want to have the passive stats from the level 3 God Killer. But the problem with that is, we're not gonna be able to survive if we do that. So if I was to use Predator Batman and EPI, I would have to give up either Dark Metal cards or God Killer to put the region matrix, so one of them doesn't get one-shotted. So I'm not gonna use the Serbench team anyway, because this dude's abilities can't be disabled, so Serbench is gonna be ass here. So let's give this team Power Girl and use Entangling Poison Ivy with Harley. Blocking there for the first 2 hits, special 3, re-engage the combo with Harley. Swipe right, tap, actually extend the combo badly there. Actually no, this is the way to play it. My bad. So swipe right, tap 2 times, swipe right. 1, 2, 3 taps. Yeah, over here. Don't mind this. I messed this one up. Never mind. All planned. We were looking forward to tagging Power Girl to tank the super move. All planned, guys. Special 2 in there just so that Harley doesn't get tagged in for nothing. And DPI again weirdly tagged in. This fight had a little bit of a rough start, but stick with me. It's gonna get better, I promise. Harley back in there. 1, 2, 3, EPI in, swipe right, tap 1, 2, 3. Block the first hits, special 3. Harley in there, swipe right, tap 1, 2, 3, swipe right. Tap 1, 2, 3, EPI, swipe right, 1, 2, 3 taps. Blocking the first 2 hits, special 3. This type of combo allows us to make use of the full extent of the stun that Entangling Poison Ivy provides, and at the same time tag out as soon as the stun is no longer there, because the Entangling Poison Ivy special 3 stun is gonna be slightly less long compared to the Arcanite Batman one. I think it's like 0.8 seconds or something like that, and you might be like, ah, that's nothing. No, it really matters actually. And just immobile when it comes to stuns and when it comes to tagging in and out, every single half a second counts. So we're going to make full advantage and full use of that special 3 stun, and at the same time not stay in the fight longer than that, because we're not gonna deal damage if he's not stunned. And why would we sit for a longer time in there? Because we're gonna miss out on all blade stacks. Harley back in there. And yeah, I messed up again. I don't know why I did this here. I actually don't know why I included this specific League of Anarchy fights. You'd have put a better one in there. Come on, my man. Look, I would normally kind of redo the video, but I don't have time today. I'm kind of busy, so we'll stick with this one. But yeah, trust me, it usually works. But for some reason there, at some point, I was like, it's just like playing a Joker. We're gonna have a mid-combo tagging for Harley too, and as soon as Harley got tagged in and he was not stunned, my brain just froze. What have I done? I'm gonna die, and I died indeed. So yeah, don't ask any questions about the end of this fight. Trust me, it usually goes better than this. Okay, so now moving on to the Batman Ninja team. With the Batman Ninja team, I did try two things. I did try the Dark Metal cards on Catwoman, and I did try the God Killer on Catwoman and Dark Metal cards on Robin. Because Dark Metal cards on Catwoman, obviously I want the guaranteed crits. We all want that, the guaranteed crits, they're good to have always. But I also wanted the damage, the crit damage that this is able to provide. And I was asking myself, do we just go for guaranteed crits and we put that on our character and get our damage from the God Killer, stealing some attack? But the answer is no. It's either because God Killer doesn't give me enough damage, or it's because I lose a lot of damage by tagging her out to establish that guaranteed crits area with Robin. But trust me, Dark Metal cards on Catwoman is the way to go. Because boy, oh boy, she benefits a lot from the guaranteed crits and from the additional crit damage. I just love this artifact. I don't know if I've said it 20 times in the past few videos, but I definitely do love the Dark Metal cards. Come on, chopping again. And it's so great that we finally have a legit thing to use on characters that don't feel like tagging in and out constantly, because previous to the Dark Metal cards you'd have a few options. You could either use All Blades, which would lead to a frustrating and unoptimal gameplay but most likely highest damage. You could use Claw of Horus, which would lead to far more optimal gameplay but slightly less damage but far safer gameplay, or you could use that specific Soul Raid artifact, which most of the times, except for the Firebox, like the Firebox works. It just works in Dawn of Apocalypse. But in the other Soul Raids, you didn't really have any options. But the Dark Metal cards now, it seems like even though we're not gonna take advantage at all from the passive attack, because as you know that only applies in Dark Knights, it's gonna definitely pull the numbers with that crit damage, and it's only level 2, guys. It's only level 2 Dark Metal cards, and honestly, if I use All Blades on Catwoman, I didn't try it, to be fair, I did not try it, but if I used the All Blades on Catwoman and let's say Dark Metal cards on Grodd and cycled in and out with them, I think I would have gotten less damage out of Catwoman, though yet again I haven't tried it. But on this count we don't even have gears on Grodd, so that might not have gone so well. Special 2 in there, 1 mil damage on the last hit of it, you love to see it. Come on, shocking again, come on, shocking again, and into a special 3. There we go, 1.2 mil on that. I'm not sure if that's the peak, but it looks like also peak performance of special 3. Another special 3 in there. 1.3, yeah, I think that's the last instance of damage at the very least. It's peak performance. Peak performance happens when you both crit and lethal at the same time. For some reason that doesn't happen too often usually, but when the crits are guaranteed at the very least, the lethals are gonna come sometimes. And just to take hints how much Catwoman gets from having lethal attack damage, we have guaranteed crits, right? We did 500 mil on that last instance of damage when it was only a crit, and 1.2 mil when it was also lethal. But yeah, this is kind of the best I've done with the Batman Ninja team. Now moving on to the Multiverse team. So with this Multiverse team we're gonna have a little bit of a weird setup. We're gonna have Multiverse Supergirl. So what does Multiverse Supergirl do? She gives us some defense, I mean, we don't really need that much, because we got it maxed on Flash, and Multiverse Armor Super Girl is gonna take dot damage from the All Blades anyway. But we do need the damage resistance, so this thing provides us with damage resistance when we're below 50% health, and trust me, we do need that. We do need that here, because this dude is gonna annoy the crap out of me, and in this fight specifically, I don't know what happened, but nothing went well. When I failed to combo interrupt, well, obviously I failed to combo interrupt. When I didn't fail to combo interrupt, he backed off. Look at him backing off, and Flash can't reach him with his small hands. His small feeble hands can't reach him if he tries to back off. Boy, where's the Manta? Where's Killflan Sakuman when you need him? Multiverse Summer Supergirl back in, trying desperately to push him to a corner. After he's in the corner, it's not gonna be no problem, but the problem is we need to push him all the way to a corner 2 times in a fight. 2 times this needs to happen. Special tree in there. Again, don't worry about refreshing the burning effect. And yeah, she survived, guys. She actually survived. I don't know how this works, but she is not even built. She's almost not built at all, and she is the only character that survived the super move out of all the characters. So basically, I think that the game calculates that it's gonna be a damage that will exceed 50% of her health, and preemptively triggers the passive that's gonna half that damage before the damage is applied. But yeah, she survived the super move, guys. She survived the Deathstroke armor piercing super move. Good job, Supergirl. Let's go. Flashback in there, engage the combo interrupting again, and from this point it should be smooth sailing, I guess. Reapply the special one. I mean, ideally I would reapply the special one while I was in the same tagging with the special tree, like doing the special tree combo interrupting special one, but nah, I'd rather not risk it, because as I said, there's some problems I have with combo interrupting this dude for some reason, and one small mistake would end it all. Combo interrupting again. Multiverse Armor Supergirl in there on 4 All Blade stacks. Fat crits, 2 mil, I'm happy with that. Combo interrupting again. Back in there. Special one. Blocking and flash back in. Combo interrupting again. Multiverse Armored Supergirl back in there. Special 3. Gonna block that. Flash back in there. 1, 2, 3 swipe. Multiverse Armored Supergirl. Special 3. Still on 4 All Blade stacks. That's what we like to see. Re-engage the combo. Multiverse Armored Supergirl back in. Not gonna bother refreshing the burning at this point. I'm just gonna do on special 3. Not on burning. Over here we're gonna build slightly higher combo, and there we go, that was the Multiverse team. I mean, it could have gone far better at the start, because the dude just didn't want to let us have smooth combo interruptions on him. Now for the Just League team, look, granted, looking back on this fight, I think I made my situation worse. So you get Godkiller. Godkiller gives you passive attack, Godkiller gives you for this dude pretty much inability to block, so what you should do is to just spam the combo with Flash. Not even necessarily the combo that I'm doing here at this point, you just keep hitting it. You do 3 taps, swipe right, 3 taps, 3 taps, swipe right, 3 taps, and you do that for the entire fight, and most likely you'll get higher damage than I got here. So what I was trying to do here was cycle in between Cyborg and Flash to take advantage of the Dark Metal cards, and honestly I don't think it was that worth it. I think I should have left Flash in there with the Godkiller. We're going to use Super Move here and tag Aquaman. Aquaman is gonna have a regen matrix, because I don't want him dead, because in case anybody else dies he can revive them with the Super Move, so I want him alive. That's the only purpose why he's in this team at all, because he provides armor pierce on basic attack hits, and we don't really need that. He doesn't have defense, so that doesn't help us with much, but the revival, if needed, is more than welcome. Combo interrupt again. Cyborg back in there. Re-engage the combo. Flash back in. Swipe down. Re-engage the combo after a swipe down. Yeah, that's another way to do it. I think I did it with swipe downs actually. And as you can see, we keep doing it while the area beneath us is still there with the guaranteed crits, and as soon as that disappears, we're going to tag Cyborg back in. Cyborg getting back in, and yet again, I'm not really sure this was worth doing, or not, might have been. And Cyborg is just grossly underbuilt at this point. If I had a little bit of a build on him, he could have done slightly more damage for us. And yeah, I mess up over there. That was bound to happen. That's fine. We had Aquaman. That's the reason we have Aquaman here. Gonna get in there. Super move. Flash is back alive. Not with much health though. And the worst part about it is that now we kind of have to reset. Reset pushing him all the way to the corner. Cyborg back in there. He's almost there. Almost there. Flash back in there. Ring-gauge the combo. Cyborg back in there. Reapply the guaranteed crits area beneath. Flash back in. Swipe down. Ring-gauge the combo. Cyborg back in there. I actually don't know why I tagged Cyborg back in here. Didn't have done this thing specifically. Flash back in there. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for this fight. I think this team could have pulled far more damage, but it is what it is. And we're going to just end it off with a multiverse fight. In terms of the rewards, guys, I want us to take a look at something. I really want us to take a look at something. This is the rewards I got, right? This is the reward I got for Heroic 2. Okay, so, remember guys, it's gonna be a little bit of a 15% chance to get Deathstroke each time we finish the tier, and to get Raven and Batman Flaps as well for their specific Zoroids. So let's make some calculations. Keep in mind I've never gotten a legendary from Zoroids. Never ever. Don't regard those because it's garbage chances. I don't expect to get any of these, but this thing is a 15% chance, right? Let's take a look at this. So we got 1 Heroic, 2 Heroic, 3 Heroics, 4 Heroics that had a 15% chance to give me a legendary. So we missed 4 times 15% on this account to get legendaries and we didn't get any. But that's fine, it happens. But let's take a look at the other account as well. Okay, now over here on my main account. So we got 4 Heroics complete here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where's the Batman Who Laughs one? 10. So, wait, where is it? 10, there we go. So yeah, on this account 10 times I have failed to get a legendary character with the 15% chance to get one. That's amazing. You know how when they released the Zoroids and they put the chance to get that specific legendary, and I was like, well, it's better than nothing, but it's shit, because somebody might get crazy unlucky and never get a legendary from there? Well, I'm sorry to be right, but I'm damn right about that one, and the best example for that is myself. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!
This is the future.